going here. So these came in the mail. I had ordered them to be made in Italy. So my mic ain't too loud. Okay. These are. You can't really see that on there, but that's what up here. This is my latest pair of Noble risers, and these are in the riser series that I had launched. They were basically based loosely off of some of the color patterns and whatnot, and one of my favorite games I play and stream. So let's see on the back of it. Got my name. The camera's got my logo. Let me hold up here. We can see it. You can kind of see my logo there, and then my actual name. Viceroy Ash is my persona for streaming and Web3 and my design. For my footwear design. So we'll go ahead and get these opened up. Oops, on my camera. Like that. On the front of it too, you can see my logo, Viceroy Ash. I had to switch a camera earlier, guys. It's not the best. One of my other cameras just went completely dead on me, and yeah, that's what it was. So we're gonna open it up. You can see it comes with a shoe bag. These are made in Italy. Yeah, these are made in Italy. And I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna do this so it'll be easier on everybody. Let me just open the box. Get out of the box here. Alright, and then I'll my camera around here. Sorry about that. Okay. We all got a good look at the box. You see the shoe bag it comes with is pretty basic, right? Says made in Italy on it. I got the tie at the top. You can pull it, tighten it down, all that good stuff. Okay, pull them out of the bag. Here's the thing now. There we go. Now these guys, I will tell you, I designed these using a deeper purple suede color, and I used the matte gold crocodile pattern. It's all on embossed like lambskin, and the matte crocodile print in black, again on lambskin, on actual real leather and a suede leather. These are what they look like. I don't know if you guys get a good look at that. And raise them up here. You can see right here on top of this is also the suede on the tongue going all the way down. I'll get this one shoe here and do that, maybe easier. Well, there we go. And on the side, this camera might not be the best for it, but you can see how it straps around. It has my logo. Let me hold it up here. That might be better. I'm getting a lot of lighting effect here, guys, but it has my Viceroy Ash logo as well. And come out pretty good. Turned out really nice. This ain't the best camera, so you're seeing it like a little blurry in the. Anyway, but it's not blurry in real life. It looks really good on my logo. And then we take these out of the top of it here. I'm gonna show you guys something else. And I ordered these to be made while I was on the rig. I work in the oil field, right? So, and I worked about a month this time. These had came in, and I had my brother go pick them up for me because I was gone. But yeah, he went and picked them up, and he held on to them until I got back. I got in last night. Excuse me, yesterday afternoon. I worked a 12-hour shift, and then I drove 8 hours. Got home. I think I got maybe 2 hours of sleep. Got up, run some errands, And I got a late start today trying to get everything set back up. But I'll show you the logo here on the inside of this one. If I can flop that over. Noble riser. Might be better on this camera. Let me see. It's the same as on the box. It's going to be noble riser. I'm not really getting a good image of that, am I? Okay. Let me do this. I'm going to move my camera up a little bit, guys. I may slide this up here. Sorry for the spinning here. Trying to raise my camera up. Yeah, you can tell I'm just getting this stuff set up here. Let's do this. That we get a better view of the whole shoe here. There we go. Like I said, I switch out my camera, so that was right off the bat, that was a fail. But these are it right here, guys. I mean, I think they look really nice. I have some shoe charms to put on. Maybe now you can kind of see that logo a little better. I'm going to strap it here. They strap on the side. Open this up. You hear the strap. Noble riser. It matches the shoe box completely. And that purple suede, guys, is just, man, it's smooth. It looks really good on this shoe, man. I am happy how these turned out. Put that strap back on. I don't know if it's gonna. Maybe you can see the logo any better. I got cameras everywhere, lights everywhere. Let me see if I can do it this way here. Kind of get to where it's not gonna show it blurry. Which I will be doing. I have to upload pictures off my phone as well because I think it's just I don't have the right camera set up necessarily for all this. But they came in and I wanted to just get it shown. It does look nice. These ones actually made for a friend of mine too, but I had in mind of creating a purple shoe, purple and black shoe for my riser series, which is I don't know if I put my I should have put the link to these in my chat here. I'm pinning it at the top so you guys can go see it on the website. But I have shoe charms I'm going to put on these, and I'll do another. Oh, that just looks so much better like that. I will do another stream when I get them put on as well. I'm gonna take pictures of them before and after, and I'm gonna be loading this stuff on my social media. So as you guys can see, even the backs. Look at the back of this. Bam, all the way around, man. All the way around. Look at that. The golden black on there. The inside of it looks nice. Flip it back around that way. Yeah, like I said, I'm not using the best camera right now for that, but I will provide pictures. And I'll probably live stream from Twitch on my phone tomorrow too, and zoom in on the logo because this camera's not picking up the logo too well, especially with the lighting. But the logo is my Twitch avatar banner. That's my logo. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna see if I can find something real quick. 1 second. Okay. But yeah, these shoes just turned out so nice. I'm gonna show you guys the charms I'm gonna put on if it doesn't glare too much with the light. So I want you guys to get an idea here. So I'll slide this off to the side. Okay. Get one of these opened up here and show you guys. You can kind of see all of them here otherwise. So I have my work cut out for me tomorrow too because I'm gonna add these on. So if you guys order the shoes, you won't get the shoe charms with these, but these are just something I'm adding for a friend because, well, like I said, they're going to my riser series, but I also play like GTA Online and stuff, so I wanted to get something that's OG looking. You know what I mean? Made. But let me see here. It's not my sisters. Give me one second, guys. Well, I can't seem to find my scissors or my little knife to open these things. Hold on a second. Looks like I just can't tear the porcelain with it. Got one open. Okay, so. And I just got these ones off eBay, just little shoe charms, right? So you kind of see it's, yeah, that lighting. Let's try this one. That's not the best. Let me take it out of the bag. Maybe that'll help. I'm getting such a glare here, guys. I do apologize. Can you guys see it's not really right? It's not doing too well. Huh. Let me see if I can get it from a distance. But basically, I'm going to put it on the shoe here. You see it's a gold charm, like diamond looking. It's going to slide into that. I have to relace these to do it, but all the charms I got for the shoe are gold colored. Open this one up. Oh, I don't want to set up like that. The rest of them weren't. Okay, then I got some like blinged out looking. I may put it up here at the top. See that? It's gold colored, like diamond looking. So I just gotta figure out which sides I want to put all this on the shoe, and I have duplicates of each, so I'm just gonna kind of mix and match as I go when I do put these on. And this one's just a basic. It just reminds me of something from like business, executive looking. So, and the reason why I like that too is because, well, like I said, me and my friends play a lot of GTA Online as well, and we have our businesses on there. So, executive. Let's see here. I just got another one that's just kind of a wavy pattern, which, like I said, I'll probably mix and match them. This one charm here, though, I like it. It looks like a grill. It looks nice. And I'll probably have my friend tomorrow. Honestly, if he's not busy, man, I'm gonna have him. Um, he's gonna have to like use my phone and video record me live on Twitch. I guess you could say, showing off the shoes once I get the charms on them. Because I don't have. I gotta get another camera. This thing and the lighting isn't all right, but I have this one too. It's like a pearl. It's pearls on gold colored, like so I'll probably put that in the very top on one of these. I had another one too that was just a round, like gold flower looking pearl. I was gonna put it on the cap of one of these. Just a little bit larger. I thought that was gonna look pretty nice, man. So just kind of mix and matching the shoe charms on there how I want. I think it's gonna look really neat. The executive. Actually, I probably put that one underneath the pearl on that side. Right, and then bling is gonna go on this lace. I don't know if I get that to stay in there. Just act like, okay, bling on that one and just like this. placement exactly how I want to do it. Oops, that kind of rolled off there. Put that on that one. There we go. So I don't have it. I don't have it all together there, but yeah, maybe up high. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll put it like that lower. Now I feel like the pearl should be higher though, right? Like the pearls need to be up high. So maybe I can just go like this with this one. I'll probably end up doing something like this. But like I said, I have other all the matching sets for all these too. So every one of the charms I have duplicates for. In case I want to put two of the same on each shoe. Yeah, man. So what do you guys think? Do you like them? Look at my stream. Yeah, I'm checking on my mobile too just to see how it looks. But yeah, I use my mobile phone when I'm streaming too to get a good idea of the quality of how things are looking. But yeah. So yeah, you guys, you've all seen me live stream. I do a lot of gaming. You know what games I play, man. And these shoes and the shoes all in my riser series really just kind of accentuate that virtual persona, you know. That is Viceroy Ash. That is me. Yeah. As you can see, this still has all the stuff in it from being shipped. But I don't know if that come out any better, but you can see the tongue of that. And I showed you guys the shoe box. Across the top here as well, it just continues on with the crocodile print on the trim. Got the black laces. So I can fasten that back on there. On the high top format, that just looks really nice. And I like purple, man, because purple is like the color of royalty, right? So, and honestly, these are a little bit darker than what's showing on my camera right now because of the all the lighting I'm using. Oh, it looks good on my phone though, because I'm watching my Twitch on here on my camera on my Streamlabs settings rather, but I'm watching my Twitch stream here. It does look pretty good on the what's showing on the phone Twitch app. But yeah, that's them. Got the crocodile pattern in black going across on the strap as well to match the trim of the shoes. See that? Looks really nice on it, guys. Yeah, it's a nice touch all the way. And its weight is so smooth. Show the inside of it again. Freaking awesome. It's just a good looking shoe. And then on the inside of it again, you can see it's made in Italy. And at the bottoms here. So look on the bottom, the sides. It's really cool. Yeah, like I said, I was on the rig when these came in. I had ordered them as a prototype, and man, I was out on that rig for like a month before I came home. I've been dying to get back home and get to these. And yeah, tomorrow, man, I'm gonna do. Um, I might live stream me putting them on there. I'm at least gonna record it, but I'm gonna live stream that when it's all together, definitely. And I'll probably use my phone, man. and have my friend help me out with it. Yeah, he's man, my other friend Terry, he's gonna really enjoy these, man. And I've been telling him, yeah, I just gotta get home and I'll give them to you, man. I've been waiting, and he's been waiting, so he's gonna be excited to get these things, and just in time for like summer too, man. Check it out. Like, yeah, dude, these are like August shoes, ain't they? Perfect for the August weather. Yeah. I was so excited though, man. So I have the, and I wear my own brand too, guys. Right? So I have the Comp One risers. They're blue and yellow on the same platform. Those ones are there's no suede on them. They're all Italian leather. There's no suede. But I wear those all the time because I have a little blue roadster. I drive that around and I wear those shoes when I'm driving it, and it matches. Then I have like actually I have an Atari Nubeo watch, um, like the Space Invaders watch with the yellow band, and it matches those shoes, and it's like blue on the face of the watch and yellow band. It matches like my shoes, it matches my car. So there's times I wear that watch when I'm riding around too. But yeah, and then well, my friend Terry, man, he's got some really cool sense of style. He's really like I'm not that savvy when it comes to wearing styles and being stylish. I can design, but I'm just not good at throwing together ensembles. So he's gonna probably just deck himself out and look nice when he wears these, man. And I'll probably get him to kind of model them off for me, with whatever he's gonna throw together that day, because he does have like a really good sense of style. And then I'll probably get some pictures of that too, and put that on my social medias. I hate that I didn't put my links to that in here on my stream since I was just showing these off. But I didn't even think about it. Let me see if I can't maybe add it here. Let me see. Yeah, I can do it from the phone app easier than typing it on the. Okay, so give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna see if I can't do that. I should have done that from the get go. This is like I said, it took me forever to get my setup all back to how it was, and I had to change out a camera before I can get started again. So it's a bit of a setback on things before I actually got started. But yeah, dang, this looks good, man. These just look so nice. Well, these are a size 10 that you're seeing here, guys, because that's what shoe size my friend wears. I am going to get these for myself in a size 12. And these ones I just gave to my friend. Like, these are the prototypes that come in. Everything looks good on it. The stitching's all lined up. Everything I looked at them, they look good. I'm looking at them right now. They look good. So I'm going to go ahead and give these to him. And I'm going to order myself a size 12 for me and have put up. And I probably will get some shoe charms for myself as well, but they're going to be a little bit different because I don't want to just totally like match, with my buddy there. But yeah, I'll probably just have these put up. And so I ordered like an amp box shoe display case that opens and closes, right? LED light and all that. And that was because of my other Owen Freddy shoes. I was showing them off that way, kind of looking to do like marketing of those. But I'll probably get another one and keep these in it and have the metal sign for the Noble Riser, with my logo on it, which I made for my own Freddy's as well. Um, and I got so much stuff I put up over here. I would break that out and show you the little metal sign. Otherwise, oh, you know what? Give me 1 second. I got it right here. Hold on. Okay, I got the sign. But I'm gonna make the Noble Riser logo on here. So that's my. I got so much light glare, guys. I'm sorry. That's for my Owen Freddy shoes. Let me see if I can flip that around. Hey, thank you, Libre. Appreciate that. How you been, man? This is for my other shoes I have. So you can keep the shoes in the display case and throw the box out. You still get the art from the box on the metal sign. So I'll make the same for these with the Noble Riser logo. Man, I hear you there, man. I've been busy with life myself. Put that out the way. You still getting in some gaming, Libre? Oh, maybe my phone is echoing here. I'm back into my. Ugh. Oh, you've been gaming some Fallout, bro? Nice. Man, I used to be so big into that game back in the day. Oh, and Division, Tom Clancy's Division, right? I haven't got to try that out yet. Uh, I mean, that's one of the ones I really want to try out. That's Division. Let me set my thing here, guys. I want to show the links to my shoes here. I'm gonna put that in the chat real quick. Let's see. Yeah, that's how it was like. So was it Fallout Vegas? Yeah, I got so engrossed into that game, and then like you said, time just flies in that. Okay, here. And just trying to go on my website here and share the link. Give me 1 second here, guys. I gotta sign everything back in. Yeah. Yeah, these ones, Libre, these are gonna be they're part of my riser series, which now I have, I believe, 5 shoes in that series. Um, but these ones are actually going to a friend of mine. I ordered these size 10 just for him. Uh, I'm gonna order myself a size 12. Um, but otherwise, I mean, yeah, I sell them. I'm selling them online, but uh, I do have in mind at some point when I can get things set up to do like giveaways or at least discounts uh, to some of my shoes. Just whenever I get things a little more caught up and set up, that's my plan. I do because my game streaming. I wanted to actually do that from the game streaming. I'm just set up right now. I'm doing just chatting, just to show these off. But when I do my live stream for games I'm playing, um, like any like GTA Online or Infinity Rising, I will be at least putting out discount codes. But I want to do stuff like I think it's Twitch has it like the Marvel Madness game, the kind of games that people can play in first, second, third place. I can issue out prizes too. So on that, because you got to make sure it's like something that you can't rig a game and make it look like it's a game of chance, but it's rigged. So if you use like I think the Twitch games like that, it's third party. You have no control of it. So fair and equal. But that's what I plan on doing with that is having the giveaways. Yeah, kind of like competition loot. It's funny you mentioned the word loot because okay, so I do have in mind of putting together loot crate bundles for my shoes because like I want to put in the shoes, I want to put in a coffee mug or a wine tumbler, that kind of stuff, and then just little knickknacks here and there, kind of collectible stuff to put into the crates. So you can either order just the shoes or you can order like a loot crate from my brand, and it comes with different things. And I have some things in mind I want to put into that. Uh, that's still in the works right now though, because I'm still like designing the footwear line. Uh, Let me see if I can get this logged in here. Oops. Let's see. That's it, man. I hate that it has all that glare. My logo. Like I said, I'm just showing pictures because it's not coming through clear on that. But it's my Twitch panel. Sorry, my Twitch avatar. is what I have for my logo on my shoes here. And that purple, guys, that purple matches really well with the shoes. Let me see if I get this. I'm gonna send the link. I'm gonna put the link in the description for these. And we gotta go here. Maybe I'll throw in a discount code here. Let me see. Okay, so I can pull that up and go here. And when you go onto the site, guys, you'll see like my logo on the site too. And let's see here. I'll put that in the Twitch here for my phone. Let's see, and I should be able to pin that. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this pinned here if I can get it going. Well, I've been having a struggle today. Some reason it said disconnected from chat. I don't know why. Let's see here. Why would it disconnect me from the chat? Am I back? No. Okay, let me go back to it. Hold on. Okay. And so I can pin this message here. I don't know why it disconnected me from the chat, but okay. So I was able to, from the phone, put my link up for the Noble Riser. Let me see if I can throw in a discount on that. You can also see it around there, the Cop One Riser shoes I was talking about a minute ago. Let's see. Air Force Ones that were made for the Wii. Oh, I didn't. You know, I might remember those. I might remember those. Okay, let's see. Copy this one. I'll put it here. There you go. And then I don't know how I can click this one to the. Maybe I have to do it off my mouse here. See if I can. Yeah, pin this one. Okay. All right. Well, I got the link pinned. And then when I typed here with the RM, that's a discount, like $20 off if you guys do decide to purchase a pair. But you can go to that link otherwise that I provided, and it will show you what the shoes look like. You can get a good look at them that way too, aside from just in the stream. That's them right there. I love that. I love that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up then, Ave, because yeah, I think I might remember something about the AF ones you said were released for the Wii. I have to look that up. What game was that for that it launched? Was it, or was it just because of the Wii come out? Was it for a specific game or just for the system? Oh, just for the system. I think I do remember that though. Which when I get off here, I'll go. Well, you know, let me see real quick. I got on here now. Yeah, I go on Google real quick. Oh, in the summer of 2009. Okay. So they also released the Air Force 2 with that. Hmm. Yeah, they have some like orange color. They have a okay, yeah, the high tops are like a white and gold color. I think is what it's showing. They have like a purple color low top. That's interesting. I think I do remember those. As many years back, right? 2009. Dang. Oh yeah, they are crocodile print too on them. Because it's on like the. I don't know if you can already see it, but yeah, I need to get some new equipment all the way. I don't know if it's gonna show it, but anyway, there you go. Oh, they yellowed. Oh no. Well, what's interesting though is I used to work at like a leather manufacturing company, and man, that was because I primarily work at the whole field, right? So this was 2015. The oil field had a slowdown and mass layoffs, so I had to take a job locally. And at the time, I was living in a small town, so the pay wasn't that good. I was making like 7.25 an hour at that point, so I wasn't making a whole lot of money, guys. But I worked my way up from a stitcher to the manager position in like 2 months. And I had the opening, the manager was leaving, and the owner wanted somebody that was competent and I guess consistent. So, and I used to actually enjoy working on the machines. I would click out the leather, we'd roller die emboss it, or you could hammer the dies and emboss, the leather. I would spray the veg tan leather. We'd make belts. We didn't make shoes, but we'd make belts and purses, things of that nature. And but years ago, I used to work for a boot factory, and of course they made like Western boots, right, cowboy boots. And I worked there for a little bit. I wasn't there a long time, but mainly I was in charge of like the leather of the leather of the sole. I was shaping that. You know what I mean? I had to run through the machine and shape it right. So, but I actually got more uh, knowledgeable about the leathers, different types of leathers when I worked for that leather manufacturing company. So now that I make my own footwear like that, my own designs, I know what I want to have. I know what the materials look like, what they feel like, even what they even what they smell like. New leather, right? So it kind of worked out to my advantage to have that knowledge coming from actually making leather products to I outsource it now. They make it for me. My brand, you know what I mean? So I deal with this factory. I deal with this company in Italy, and yeah, I already know what I want on my shoes and how it's gonna look. So that was, that experience from back then really paid off for today. Let's see. Yeah, Libra. This is my design here. Um, so you've heard of people that like they collaborate with Nike, right? They go in and they take the Nike platform and they'll design a shoe for Nike. I think the last pair I really wanted to get, somebody designed the Ben and Jerry's shoes, right? So the like the Ben and Jerry's ice cream, they designed a Nike shoe like that. I wanted to get those, and also that game, bro, Black Myth Wukong. Somebody designed a pair of Nikes in that theme, right? So that's what I do. I collaborate with the live shoes, and I put my designs and colors and everything I want on them because I don't have to work in a leather manufacturing plant anymore, right? But I know what I want, and that's what I get. So, and I'm gonna have to show some people in a Discord. I'm very active in Discord too. And I'm inside game communities inside of Discord. So, but yeah, man. Aside from that, though, it's just been a lot of work. The Vice Lord ones, yeah, like Air Force ones, but they're Vice Lord ones. I may have to borrow that from you. I kind of like the name of that, or the sound of that name, right? Vice Lord. That's cool, man. Yeah. I've been to other shoes came in. Uh, the Compliment risers when they first came in too. I went to go find some extra shoelaces, right, just in case, because I wear them all the time. But man, I tell you, it's kind of hard to. I think Shoe Carnival was one store that I was able to go to find, the pair like that came with the shoes. I tried several different other places, and man, I was just striking out. Some of those were like sports shoes retail locations, and they just didn't have what I needed. But yeah, Shoe Carnival actually did have what I was looking for, and man, it's been a while since I've been there. Otherwise, but man, yeah, they got some pretty good styles, different brands, right? So, um, and actually Kohl's, I went to Kohl's, and I got the ones I wear a lot too, man, just for kick arounds. They're Adidas low tops, but they're the canvas army green looking color. I seen them one day and I thought those are kick butt. I love them, right? So I got them. Yeah, Libre. I should probably do that, right? Maybe I'll go check the Asian stores like on eBay to see what kind of laces they got. Because they seem to do really good with some of the shoe charms, right? Right. I didn't even think about that actually. But the shoe charms I ordered, I think was like one of the Asian business owners stores on eBay. And man, I tell you what, when I get these things put on, bro, yeah, you're gonna see these things gonna listen, man. They're gonna bling bling. Yeah, I should do that too then. But I was looking for something like right there, like right then and there, because I had to go back out to the rig in a few days, and I have to wait on stuff to come in. But I tell you what, man, I ordered so much stuff. It's like I get my brother to pick stuff up for me when I'm on the rig. Um, because just yeah, I ordered so much stuff. I have some other items too. I may do a live stream on that, showing that off. Like just opening the packages I have. And there's a comic book. Um, it's an up and coming comic book brand, and I got a number one blind bag. So I got to open that. I'm gonna open that on Twitter tomorrow, live here and Twitter, and see what I got and then talk about that brand. But otherwise, I don't want to get too far off topic. But I did show you this on the inside, right? Let me open this strap again, and it matches the shoebox. Noble riser. Yeah, the camera's not the best with that lighting hitting off it, so it may look a little blurry on the camera, but it's not blurry at all. Let me show you the box one more time. Gotta be careful on knocking anything over here, but so that's the box. Noble riser. Got the money bags dropping. It's got my logo, Viceroy Ash. Like I said, it's not the best camera I'm using here. But you can see the purple on that too, right? And that's on the logo on the shoe. And it's not blurry. It's clear. The purple outline of my logo, and on the inside, it matches the purple suede on the shoe upper. That's the box it comes in. And like I said, you get a shoe bag. made in Italy. Shoe bag with a drawstring. So when you put them in, you can travel with these. So you can take like your pair of flip flops or sandals if you want to hit the beach or whatever, right? And you can take your shoes off and just slide them in. Take your shoes and socks off, put them in here, and your shoe bag that comes with it. And it just cinches up. There you go. Now you got your, if I can get, you got your shoe bag there. Take with you. So it's a really cool feature. And those come with the shoes, right? The shoe bag, so you don't have to get that separate. And it helps keep your shoes nice, right? You got the suede on. I'm gonna keep those looking nice. Uh, Thank you. I appreciate that, Libre. He was saying he's looking forward to seeing them. That I'm talented, and I appreciate that. And it makes sense, yeah, for the shoe bag. But yeah, there's other things I'm looking at designing as well, like the crossbody bags. I have one, and I ordered it, and I didn't like the way it turned out with my logo. So, well, I say it was with my logo. It was actually with the character art that I put in there because I have the commercial license to reproduce some of the artwork I bought into. So I put the character art into the shoe. I'm sorry, into the bag, where the logo would be otherwise, and yeah, something with the outline of it. I gotta get back with the company and see. That's part of being in the business, man. You got a lot of back and forth, um, trying to make sure things are right because I'm not gonna pass on crap to people, right? I want it nice. But a live shoes is good. They emailed me back and told me to send it back in, and they'll look at it and see what went wrong with it. Something on the printing. Um, and it's just the smallest detail anyway, but I just want to make sure it's 100%. Yeah, live shoes is pretty good. But I get that. That was actually a fanny pack too, so I get that. I can get that sent back in. I have so much stuff going on at any given time. I gotta get that sent back in and have them look at it. And I may adjust the bit of the background on the character art so that it comes out better. Um, but yeah, I do want to design some of the crossbody bags as well. You know, the ones you got the pouch here on the front when you're wearing them, and put my logo in it, and or my character art as well. Nah, they won't be made out of silk. I mean, I, since you're bringing up the topic, I have looked into creating like custom shoe bags. You know what I mean? Like because it's fine. It's like that nylon kind of material you get with it with the shoes. But going back into what I want to do with my loot crates, that's one of the things that you can order like a custom one-off shoe bag, and you can put that in the shoe crate. Or you can order it as a standalone item. So when I get everything set up and on my own website and structured, right now I'm still having prototypes made of things I want to actually incorporate into my brand and sell on my website. So everything I'm doing right now is still testing. But when the shoes come in and they look good like that, they're good to go. And you can order them. You can order them to that link I sent, and that's my profile with the live shoes. And for me to um, order in bulk like that, I get a discount when I order these shoes in bulk. Just the business side of it, right? I get a discount when I order the shoes in bulk, um, and then of course I'll warehouse it myself, and then I'll get my website finished out, and the shoes, and the bags, the crossbody bags, the fanny bags, the shoe bags, all that. You know what I mean? Order all that in bulk, I get a discount. So with me getting a discount like that, I can offer really good discounts otherwise when people order. And I can do limited time promotions, like that's all in the works. I want to get into that too. Right now, it's funny, but I was in talks with somebody from a studio locally, and it's matter of fact, it's like one block over from where I live. So I live in the downtown area, and he does like he does ad creation, but also social media marketing and what do you call that? He's really good at promoting on those platforms. You know, what I mean, I'm not that type. I can game stream. I can do that live stream like this, and I can show stuff off like this. Even though this was a struggle, you know, because my camera had to change out. But when it comes to knowing the algorithms with social media and the frequency on which they change and how to adopt again and still get your products out there, I'm not good with that anymore. Back when it was just Facebook, you can just run it out on Facebook and like I don't know, 2014, 2015. That made sense. But nowadays, I don't know. They change algorithms. He's got an agency that does all that. So and he actually messaged me. I was asleep earlier because man, I tell you, I was like wore out and I was getting caught up on rest. And he had messaged me about touching base with him this weekend. He wants to go for coffee and talk about some of the things I want to do. But he does his own studio in like studio, excuse me, in studio photography and videography. He also does like the outdoors kind of stuff, but he also incorporates a little bit of AI into it. So that's stuff that I can't do myself. I'm gonna have to rely on him, and I just have too much going on, and I travel a lot for work. So I'm probably gonna get in touch with him tomorrow. I may go for coffee Monday morning with him and discuss some ideas. And I talked with him briefly in person. I stopped by his store or his shop, whatever you want to call it, his agency, and I talked to him in person a few months back from when I did get ready to actually go forward with the ads. And I like some of his ideas too. Let me just get these back out so I like some of his ideas as well. So I'm gonna go. I think Monday I'm gonna schedule a meeting with them and go for coffee and discuss some things. And I probably am gonna end up. I'm probably gonna end up having them run it for these ones, and then I'll do the Owen Freddy's. Um, I'll run ads for the Owen Freddy's as well. Libre, if you get a chance, if you check my profile on the live shoes, go check out the Owen Freddy's. That was the metal sign I just showed you I had, right? The shoes on those are suede as well, and they're like that light blue color suede on Italian leather, but it's like a vanilla Italian leather color. Really nice. Um, but I think for the time being, I think I'm gonna have home. I'm so excited about this color layout. Like I'm gonna have him run ads for these shoes here, the Noble Risers. So that means tomorrow. Well, I don't want to put the shoe charms on and have to take them right back off again, but I can because I want to do. I think I'm gonna talk him into doing an ad where it shows it like kind of the before. You can see the heel of those, and that's it. And that's genuinely Italian leather, guys, on the inside of that tongue. Like I didn't skimp on the quality. But I'm gonna talk to him about getting some pictures and maybe a little bit of videography with them, just playing like they are, and then doing another one after that. Put the charms on, and he can put that into the social media ad. But he's got to put a disclaimer that the shoe charms aren't included. But I want to have something that stimulates the imagination for people, right? In other words, say you don't have to go with the shoe charms I'm putting on here. You can create your own. Like, what I mean? You can put your own charms on there and create your own look. So I want something that kind of invigorates the imagination a bit, as far as the ad goes. I'm gonna talk to him about that. His name's Kyle. I'll talk to Kyle about that. Um, I guess I need to do all that before I even give my friend these shoes because I don't want to. I don't want to wait for the other pair to come in. So I do it with these. Plus, I wear like a size 12, so I got a big foot, and I think size size 10 is a good size for doing ads with because I got a gargantuan foot. You know what I mean? Like my feet are gargantuan, but that's a good size. Size 9, size 10 in men's is a good size. Yeah, if you check it out too, yeah, quality is a must for shoes. Quality and durability, because I mean, why spend a fortune on something that just falls apart in 2 weeks, right? So I had my. Let me see if I can find them real quick, guys. Because I'm wearing my Completizer shoes all the time, and I put them through the ringer. I mean, yeah, I do stress testing on my footwear, guys, and they are so comfortable. They're easy to get on. They're easy to slip on. They last. They're durable. You can see on the bottom of the shoe there, got pretty good treads on them. Got pretty good traction, even as far as like a driving shoe. I kind of thought maybe like a low top would be better for just a fun driving shoe. But man, these things are so comfy even at that, man. Just so comfortable. So I'll go in between my Completizer and some days I might wear my low top Adidas when I'm driving. But there's really not much difference to me. Like I said, aside from me just trying to mix and match a wardrobe, because they're both really comfortable driving. Let me see if I can find. I'll show you guys these ones. These are my Adidas here, and I picked those ones up at Kohl's. Uh, and I wear these ones quite often as well. They're a little bit dirty right now because I wear them when I'm on the rig. And if I go into town, I'll slip these on real quick and just run into town, get supplies. Let me see how I find my other ones. Yeah. These are the other ones. And I'll show you that they look same as on the same platform as the Noble Risers. Take them out of the bag here. This one has my Viceroy Ash logo in them. Um, and let's see. These ones I do have like shoe charms on them, like the checker flag. This is my fast car. I don't know if you guys are able to see those too well. And then let me see. On the inside of these ones, it's the same riser series, right? But the logo is a blue, and they're Comp One risers. These ones are all Italian leather. There's no suede on these ones. Like, on the inside, check this one out, guys. On the inside, all Italian leather all the way around. All right. And this is the box for that one. As you can see, it's blue, Comp One riser. But it still has a money bag drops, right? All the riser series has that. It's like you're coming up in the world. This one actually has my Viceroy Ash logo. On that too. And those come with the shoe bag as well. These ones I had just had some loose charms put on them, like burger and fries, because I One of my favorite games has a fast food restaurant in it, and I designed them kind of based on that, but also a racing element. So that's where the shoe charms on that came in. But like these ones, like I was saying, these ones are gonna look more like it's still in the Riser series, but it's this design idea was based off of pretty much like something out of GTA Online, those kind of games, right? It's gonna look good with the pearl and the diamond bling bling. Bam. It's gonna look nice. I should have I should have put a link up too where I got my shoe charms from too. If you guys want to check those people out. And my phone died on me. Yeah. Anyway, I get it off eBay. The shoe charms came off eBay, right? So anyway, there they are again. Yeah, man. Like well, Lakers, um, Michigan. Those colors. People have told me that's what they look like. You know, they think they're like based on the sport teams, and they're not based on the sports teams, but they just have that same color, right? And so it is funny. You know, yeah, and I like Nike, I like Puma, I like Adidas. You know, uh, I would tell you what really got me into suede shoes was when I was a teenager. I used to skateboard, right? So back then you had Vision and you had Airwalk, but man, the Airwalk suede, and I remember the green suede pair I had, bro. But when I got a little bit older into my 20s, I really didn't skateboard as much, but I still Airwalk was my favorite shoes back then, and I would always own a suede pair. So that's what kind of got me into like liking suede a lot, right? They just look good on a shoe, man. You know. So I have my own little collection of like Airwalks, DC skate shoes. I did like those. My brother, he was a bigger fan of those than I was, because I was still like I was an Airwalk diehard fan. Yeah, bro, man, I'm telling you, like this suede is so soft on these shoes. But yeah. So you just got into Puma recently. I tell you what, man, like, and the Puma shoes, I have the Fast and Furious line, and I've as it, look, it's hard for me to come up with capital sometimes to invest in myself because I'm investing in my brand. But I do like the Pumas, and they have the green ones that were like Brian's car. Um, I want to get a pair of those. The man, are they the Speed OG Speed series, right? I want to get some of those, and I tell you why, because not only do I like the style and the color, I have an eSIM racing setup over here, and I just got my e-brake in. Where did I put that box at? I'll show you guys. It's some of the mail that came in when I was on the rig. Hold on a second. Okay, so you guys can probably tell I like fast cars and nice shoes, right? I got this one off Amazon. It's the e-brake handle. I just got the new e-brake handle in from my racing sim, which I have the Thrustmaster T. Is it the 242 steering wheel set, the race pedals with the clutch, and I bought a shifter off eBay, Thrustmaster, Thrustmaster shifter off of eBay because it came with the paddle shifters, you know, but also want to have the stick shift, right, the gated manual. So I got that, uh, and now I got my e-brake for my racing sim. So when it's like a rainy day or it's just like coming in the winter, it'd be too cold for the convertible, my roadster, I'll be in here because Yeah, I might end up getting. I'm probably gonna end up getting a maybe Forza 6. It's been on my radar. Forza 6 has been on my radar, and I want to be able to drive my real life car in the game. You know, racing or cruising around. Um, but I do have in GTA Online. I do have that car. Um, it's the it's actually called the Annis Euros, but it's a mixture of that line of cars. You know what I mean? And it's the same color blue as I have in real life. But I can't make that one a roadster. Well, I can't figure out how to, if it, maybe I'm overlooking something. So I made a carbon fiber roof and a carbon fiber hood to match, and I put a carbon fiber spoiler on it because I couldn't get it exactly like my real life car, but it's pretty close. But in GTA Online, of course, I don't use my steering wheel set. I use my controller, right? So if you got out of the car and handle business. But if, in Forza, you can use your steering wheel racing sim, right? You don't have to get out the car and take care of business. But these shoes are made for like getting out the car and taking care of business in the game. Yeah, they look OG style too. Yeah. Well, here's the thing too, man. Libre, like me and my brother both used to be into skateboarding, and a little bit of BMX before that. And I think that's why he liked DC shoes, right? Because he was uh he was more of a BMXer type, I think. But and he's my older brother, so all credit to him. He's the one that turned me on to BMX and skateboarding. And he met this kid, and he became a really good friend of ours. And that kid was sponsored for skateboarding, so they were sending him new stuff all the time. Like he was always getting new boards, T-shirts, stickers, all kinds of crap. Trucks. He was getting all the latest stuff. Uh, and it's just he would give me his hand-me-down boards, right? So anyway, it was cool. But yeah, I decided to come on and do just chatting to show these because I looked on Twitch at fashion stuff, but I think it was like a lot of games that you could type in as your title or your category. I'm like, well, it's not a game. So I don't know if there's anything else for me to put on there. Oh, it looks like I forgot to set my. Well, I still have some of the what do you call that hashtags, if you will, still show some of the stuff from when I'm live streaming my game. I set it on one thing, but it didn't follow through on the when I went live. I guess I set it on the Twitch, um, but it didn't follow through when I went live, so it went back to like the. Anyway, that's fine. Must have been a step I overlooked, I guess. But yeah, man, I was out there about a month on the rig this time because I stay over longer. Well, me and a friend of mine, we both do that. We stay over longer and we just try to make enough money and then come back and do what we got to do, work on goals. Um, he was saving up money to take a vacation, and me, I save up money to do this kind of stuff, guys. Like this is me. This is really me. Like Viceroy Ash is my Web3 persona, but that is really me, guys. That's how I think and act in life, right? I always kind of walk about with a sense of imminence. You know what I mean? Self imminence. Like that. I don't feel like there's much that I can't really do if I apply myself and dive into it, right? And since I was younger, getting into like skateboarding and my Airwalk shoes, I always wanted to design my own footwear. And you know how life can be. It just gets you so bowed bowed up, man. And it took me so many years before I was able to do that. But through my life experiences of different jobs I've had, different roles, different companies I worked for, it really did help me uh, in the basic knowing of things. When it came to how things are manufactured, how the materials hold up, how they feel. So that really kind of played into. a beneficial element of my life was that long journey of I went from to where I am today. So I don't have people that sponsor me. I don't have friends or family that will sponsor me, right? So it's me. So I go out there and I earn an income that I turn into investment capital for my brand. So Viceroy Ash, it kind of is me. It's that sense of, like I said, self-eminence, um, trying to materialize my dreams and goals. Um, and it's been like a long dream of mine to be able to design footwear, and I'm doing that now. And I use the platforms like Twitch, um, X, formerly Twitter. I use those platforms to reach my audience, to reach out to people too. And, to me, it's like it just inspires people. Because if a guy like me, who barely even graduated high school, and I was in special ed classes in school, guys, for math, I couldn't get past Algebra 2. They said, here you go, we're going to put you. And it was a small town school I went to. Um, by all accounts, I probably shouldn't have been doing as well as I do in life. I got a job that pays decent. Um, in the oil and gas industry, it's kind of a career, if you will. But I've always had a strong imagination, and even in school, like it was hard for me to sit still and be taught at because I was always a hands-on type. I want to go out there and I want to work. I want to learn it that way. I want to put my hands on something and get the full detail of it. So yeah, working those stores, those factories like that, from the cowboy boots to leather goods, I got my hands on experience that way, and I apply it now. So I take my income, turn it into capital, into my brand, and my brand's based on me, just my truest form. Um, and I've always been kind of business minded too, right? So that's where that is. I've been entrepreneurial, business minded. Um, I'm anything but a conformist, right? So only thing I conform to is sound principles that they really probably don't teach you in school. So my brand is based on those principles and some personal philosophy over the years that I've adopted. And yeah, this is material manifestation of my values, principles, and philosophies, and my grit. If nothing else, my true grit. You know what I mean? Like I'll go out there and work and bleed in my industry to come back with money to put into this. You know what I mean? And I'll be out there like summer vacation. What's that? You know what I mean? Because up here is a staycation. This is like a staycation for me, man. This is so rewarding. I took vacations when I was younger. I've had the family, raise kids, and they're grown. We used to take family vacations, and they were wonderful. But man, I tell you what, it's like it took years for me to go from just being a dreamer to now being able to manifest that dream. Because, like I said, work, life, family, it makes you take a back seat to your goals, but it's what's required of you and necessary at times. And okay, you get to a certain point of your life. Like I said, my kids are grown now. You get to a certain point in your life where now it's time for my dream. Now it's time for me to work on my dreams, right? So that's uh that's what this is. And I'm just so happy how these turned out. And all thanks to Live Shoes, man. Well, I give some credit to Live Shoes, and uh, because they came through on these really well, and everything they make for me turns out really good. Like I said, the only time I had any issue was with the character art, and it's probably something on my end because I look at the background I put on that, and it was probably too too contrasting, I guess. So I gotta get back with them on that. But that was it. Everything else they've made for me has just been wonderful. and to get this in the mail, to open up my mail and see, da 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 da, look at this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't actually need a summer vacation. You know what I mean? Because like my lifestyle feels like a vacation. This feels like a vacation to me because this kind of work I'm doing for my brand doesn't feel like work. It's very satisfying. It's very like gratifying. You know. And you know what? I look at these two. It's almost like Batman and Joker, right? It's like that color purple, guys. My God. So locally, um, I'll tell you guys right now, I am renting an apartment building downtown. Right, I rent an apartment here, and it's not bad. It's centered around so much stuff going on around me to have access to within walking distance. So like the creative design studio, social media marketing guy, his agency is right around the corner, right across the street. I talked to them because the same people that own the apartment building here that I rent from, they own the building across the street. And I talked to them about renting store space if I do want to put like a physical location in, right? And not just do online sales. I think for $700 a month, and it's all bills paid, I can get a nice storefront in there. I don't have to worry about the bills, all bills paid, uh, and I can set up shop there, right? And I thought about doing that because then I can go on to Whatnot, which I gotta get good with that app. I can go on to Whatnot too, man. Really kind of advertise. You know what I mean? So I probably will go on to Whatnot at some point. But I have a physical location too. People can stop in and can see. And I may create things that are just exclusive to my store there that I don't even sell online. But you just have to come in and see, right? So I'll see about that. I appreciate that, Libre. Thank you, man. I appreciate you sharing that. I didn't even think about sharing it to Discord. I mean, I'm in the Discord groups, a lot of groups in Discord. I didn't even really think about sharing it there. It took me about 3 hours tonight to get everything set up. How, and I even had to swap out cameras, bro. I was encountering so much, you know, going against me here trying to get my stream set up. I finally got it going again. Because, like I said, I travel a lot. I take a lot of my equipment, but for some reason my settings weren't saved and configured, so I had to come back in and change things. But I got it going. But in the process of it taking so long and just trying to go live, I didn't really consider sharing a lot of the stuff on sharing this on a lot of the social media platforms. I didn't even really think about pinning my link until just a minute ago, to the shoes. But yeah, I really wish I didn't have a glare on that because like you can see it otherwise. The logo, and it's not blurry at all. It's just my camera's picking up that way. I guess the lighting glare and effect. I don't know if this one will show it any better without it. I don't get too close because it will make it look blurry. But anyway, these aren't blurry. These are really good. It just looks sharp. It's identical to my Twitch uh, profile, right? I gotta go in and get some new lighting effect. I had another light. It just burned out on me like the other day, so I gotta get that swapped out. And then I may end up getting the reflective umbrella, for the lights to balance it out better. If I get that, if I get that storefront across the street there, um, I can set up so easily a little streaming studio just to show these off better and better lighting, better quality. I'll get better cameras. I, I have a camera that I had to use. I kept as a backup that I got off of Timu, I think it was, and that's the one I'm using here. And then I have other Vivitar camera here for like the face camera. But I had broke a camera a little while back, so that was a little bit of a financial setback. But yeah, but these are the shoes, guys. And that purple, like I'm looking at it on my stream here. It's actually a little bit deeper. purple than what's showing on because of the lighting hitting it so bright. I don't know if I can do anything to. It's a little bit deeper purple, guys, and it does remind me of like the Joker. You know, Batman Joker. It's that kind of purple. See, I just got it like yeah, maybe there you can see it's a little darker. And I went with the black eyelets on there. I didn't go with the traditional like silver looking eyelets. I went with the black eyelets on it and to keep it consistent with the three colors I used down here, right? It just looks so nice. And believe it or not, that's like a matted. That's actually matted black and gold. It just that light shining off of it so bright. Because if it was actually glossy gold, it would look so shiny bright. I don't even know if it even pick up on the camera. But I went with the matted color because I didn't want it to be overbearing. You know, I don't want it to just be like a shiny, shiny shoe. You know, in direct light, you get a little reflection. But outdoors, you're not going to be underneath the light I have up there shining down on it, right? It's going to be a subtle sheen. See what I'm saying? And it blends in subtly with that purple. It's not overbearing. And then of course the crocodile print at the top here as well, on the top of the tongue. And on the inside, you do have a little bit of Italian leather where the logo is on the inside, or I should say the shoe style artwork. And I went to Canva and I created the artwork for the shoes on this on the Riser series. I use the Canva app and I create the art that you see on the inside of the shoe tongue and on the outside of the boxes. It's like this. I'm sorry about the light reflecting, but anyway, yeah, I go to Canva and I use the app and create my artwork for it. You can see it my showing off again my logo there. So I don't know if the box is gonna show too well, but that lighting is just so reflective. You have gold where it says no more riser, right? Because there's gold on the shoe. The lines coming down are kind of a bluish purple color because that's also on the shoe. And so the money bags on that, all the riser series boxes are identical, just the colors are different. See what I'm saying? But the money bags is because riser, you're up and coming, right? You're rising through the ranks of society here. That's what it's meant to reflect. Because this brand, my brand, I'll be honest, it's not for the typical types out there. It's not ideally for like the conformists of the world. You know, you can they can buy them, sure, but they're designed with people like me in mind, the nonconformist, the people that are trying to push through barriers, man. The people that don't want to just do the 9 to 5 grind their whole life. So there we go, like that. These are made for the dreamers like myself. That's who my brand is fashioned after is the dreamers of the world, right? Anybody's feel free to make purchases. That's fine, and I hope you enjoy them. But just know that they were designed with the dreamer in mind, and people that are coming up in the world, the noble risers. See, and that's authentic. I am authentic to my brand. Hardship, struggle, you know, we all go through that. But the difference between I guess the yeah, Arc Knights. Exactly right. No, I have seen that game though. Yes, but the difference between people in the world though, it's really just what you do with the setbacks. How do you handle them? You know what I mean? How do you respond? It's not about being reactive, it's so much about being responsive. And to look at setbacks as something temporary, not permanent. Uh, really, if you can design your mindset to be such that you look at you look at setbacks as feedback. Ah, you know what I mean? There you go. That's where breakthroughs are. Setbacks are temporary, but they're also part of a feedback loop. That's these right here, man. I've been streaming this for how long? Just an hour and a half, just showing off my shoes, bro. Just showing off my shoes. I need to get like a little stand for that too, right? I can get like a little angled shoe stand for my streams. That'd be smart, right? Sheesh. See, those things I don't think of until hindsight. But then I can put my shoes up and show them that way too. You can see the inside of the, and I can put them on the thing and turn them that way, and there you go. You got another view of them without me just having to constantly handle them. Yeah, bro, these are gonna look slick. I'm gonna talk to Kyle at that agency over here for designing ads and whatnot, and I'm gonna talk to my friend I'm giving these to, Terry, and I'm gonna see if they can't like. And Terry would do it for me anyway. Just and I could take pictures of myself, you know, but I'm gonna him to model these shoes and some attire, man, because like I said, he's got a good sense of fashion, and he can. Kyle can take pictures too for the ads. I think. Yeah, man. I really wish I would have set my things. If I could set, I'd set it, but it didn't save it. I guess so. It's still showing like casual gameplay, MMORPG from my gaming side of things. Yeah, oops! I keep hitting my camera too. See, and I do believe in like outsourcing things because of this, just for this reason here, because I stay so busy with other things too. Look, I don't manufacture my own footwear. I used to manufacture footwear, cowboy boots, but I know what I want them to look like. I know what the designs I want it to have, and I know my brand. I know myself, and I know who I'm making these for. So, with all that in mind, I know that I don't need to be the one to manufacture these shoes. It's a costly investment to get your own factory set up. I don't have to do that. I got talent that can do that across the seas, across the pond over there, man, in Italy. These are Italian made, ladies and gentlemen. Handcrafted Italian made. These come from Italy. These are Italian made shoes. If I was going to make these myself, they'd be Texas made, you know, made in the USA, but Texas made. Because I'm Texan. I live in Texas. I'm born and raised in Texas. I went all over the world. I've traveled the world and back. I'm still in Texas, you know. If I was gonna make these myself or have my own factory, these would be Texas made, you know. But Italian made, and we all know high end Italian goods. I mean, people just covet those so much, right? Your big brands and the Italian made goods is very very desirable for people. So yeah, man, I looked. I went online. I went online and I researched it and I looked. I looked because I want to have Italian made shoes. I want to design my own footwear. And I don't want to have to manufacture them myself. Oh, well, just searching online and doing research and back and forth with the company. And there we go. Here we go, guys. It's done, right? And I do a lot of business with them. And I like doing business with them. And this is what they do for me. marvelous. It's just marvelous craftsmanship, guys. I mean, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Look at that. Look at that. And yeah, this can't beat it. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna get my own Freddy shoes, and I'll show you guys those real quick, just because I'm already live streaming here. One second. I got so much stuff going on here at any given time. And I don't know that I actually did live stream these ones when I got these in. I took pictures and I put it on. I put my pictures on X, formerly Twitter. I don't know if I actually live streamed it. Set these to the side for a minute here. So these ones, let me turn it around this way. Owen Freddy. That's the character art I own. I bought into it, got the commercial license to reproduce the art and the products, right? You can see the whole thing there. It's got my logo. Let me turn it this way. Can you guys see that? If I can turn it around here. Got my logo there. It says Toasty. The version of the keyboard cat meme with the PC head. And you got this Rob Telephone character here. And it's got the head like Short Circuit, that movie. He's got nerdy glasses on, and he's got the 8-bit blue moon in the background, like once in a blue moon. He's got the money falling, cha-ching, and he's, let's see. I don't know. I remember the throwback is to the sword, but anyway. And let's see. I didn't just show that off. I put that one at. Oh, there it is. Okay, so yeah, and then I'll show you this too because I just showed it a minute ago, but I'll show it off again. So the metal sign made for that, right? I had a metal sign made so that when you put these things in a shoe display case, you can throw the box away. You still get the art with it. And I put my logo here, which ain't showing up real good on this camera, but anyway, it has my logo on it. The same that's on my Noble Riser shoes. So we have that. Oh, mouse pads too, guys. That's going to be something else I put inside. Libra, if you're still watching, that's going to be something else I put inside of the Loot Crate bundles for the shoes. Would be mouse pads, t-shirts, metal signs, coffee mugs, wine tumblers. And I hope you're still watching, Libra, because these ones I want to show you for sure. And again, literally take these out. And these are another ones I want to have the studio agency, design agency work with. That one comes with a little bit larger shoe bag because these are high tops, but they're a little taller high top. Let me show you these guys. They've been stored so long. Let me see. Yeah. I had these stored in that box. And I gotta get these. These are some other ones I have to get like modeled. You know what I mean? Like I have a friend of mine model these off, and a friend of mine did buy these in a size 12. Like I had already gave him a free pair of shoes, and he bought these ones when I had these made. These are still the prototype ones here. You can see, I don't know if you can see it very well. It's the same character art that's on the box, and I call them Owen Freddy. And these are all suede, same color as that blue moon on the box, right? And this one actually has birch leather, which is like calf skin, and Italian leather with the smooth suede. So let me see the inside of it. You can see, and these are just straps. They just strap on. Got the star pattern on them. Haven't really done much with these. I've had them in my box the whole time I was on the rig. Just push down the shoe box. And I travel with them now, showing somebody at the rig too. Yeah, that's that. And then you can see the difference with the. You see the difference in them. So same shoe sole style is on the Owen Freddy's, right? It's a tough sole, but the upper is different, right? And they're both suede leather on. Well, this one's on the lambskin, and this one's on calfskin. Like I said, one of them I've got to get these shaped. But one of them is the blue leather, like a baby blue color leather here, almost a aqua blue and baby blue. And this is like a mauve purple, I think, is the leather on that color. So now you can actually see it's showing up good. I got it out underneath the light. That's the actual dark purple color of the shoe right there. I see it there. I see it on the camera. That's how those look. But you can see this still has the crocodile print, lamb skin on the toe of the shoe here. And this is the birch leather, smooth, smooth leather. And this is the embossed, right? And if you guys, I wish you guys can just reach through the camera and feel that material all the way through on these things. And you have the Italian leather trim back on the birch in between the Italian leather where the stars are on there. And I showed you guys the inside of that, right, with the logo, or excuse me, the character art. If my camera's picking up blurry, but it's not blurry. Owen Freddy, and it has his number there. So I'll tell you guys, I'd like to make another pair of these ones too. These aren't part of the Noble Riser series. These are a standalone. Like these are gonna be limited editions. These are standalones. But these are in the Noble Riser. These are the Riser series. The Noble Risers. The Owen Freddy's are a separate shoe, so they're not going to be. They're not in the Riser series, limited editions. I have another pair I want to make. I put the character art. I put my logo on the outside. My Twitch profile logo. I put on the outside of the shoe on this one, and the character art is on the inside of the tongue, right? So it's hidden on the inside. And you see it on the box, and you see it on the metal sign. Otherwise, where did I put that at? Oh yeah, over here. And you see it on the metal sign. So when you have it in a display case, right? It's kind of glary, but when you have it in a display case, a clear LED lit display case, you can put the sign up above it or beside it. And you still get the art, and the art that's on the inside of the tongue and on the box. So that's that one. But I will tell you guys, we're going to mention it because I like to keep some things under wraps. Well, Libre, yeah, these are. I'm glad you're still here, bro, because I wanted you to see these. So these aren't in the Riser series. They're just standalones. But yeah, they do have the stars on them. And I'll tell you right now, I'll go ahead and leak some sensitive information here. I'm gonna make another pair of these guys, and they're gonna be based on the character art as well. But they're gonna be orange, right? I don't give too much detail away, but they're gonna be just as hot as July. I'll say that. I'm not gonna give too much detail away. Just know I'm making another pair of these. I got so much stuff in the works, dude. It ain't even funny. Oh, and in the back of it too, you can see it's back of those. It's kind of anyway. That the birch leather goes across the back, and they're tan leather. Um, and these are on the website as well. Thank you, Libre. Wait until you see the orange ones when I get those in, bro. Oh my gosh, man. And it's just all in time for summer, man. All for summer fun, baby. These though, I love these, man, because I mean, it does the colors though, man. It reminds you of like slushies or Slurpees, you know, it's summertime here. Um, but these ones, yeah, these ones, they're made for that kind of gamer. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be a boss in the game? There you go. You want to run an enterprise in the game? There you go. But yeah, Arc Knights. No, I have seen that one though, and yeah, this I'm talking about this purple. I get it out underneath the direct light. That's. I like to get it when I can show you the actual like darkness of that purple because it's darker than this. It's just not showing up that well. But it is like yeah, like I said, it's like Batman and Joker, man. It's like that Joker purple color, but a deep, rich purple. I love it. But yeah, those ones I haven't worn yet, and those are my size. The Owen Freddy's are my size 12. When I ordered the prototype in, my friend did buy them because he wears size 12 as well. So I was like, okay, bet. I sold him those ones, and then I ordered myself my own pair of size 12. I'm gonna do the same thing with these. These are size 10. These are for my friend, but I'm probably gonna order myself a pair tomorrow. And man, I don't know. I still want to create a crossbody bag for these to kind of go with that too, right? I think I will. I think tomorrow I'm gonna create the crossbody bag that goes with these as well. So yeah, but that's what I do, guys. Libra, you know, I game stream, so that's that's my strategy. That's my strategy. It's like I live stream gaming and I try to be entertaining. Oops, I lost my thing back or my camera moved. You can see some of my shelving. If you can see in the corner, that blue box is actually where I have my Nobel watch at. But I do like game streaming, uh, and you know, I create products in my fashion brand and I connect it to. See what I'm saying? And at some point, it becomes like a lifestyle brand of streaming. Because I do a little bit of IRL streaming when I'm driving my car and stuff like that. Let me see if I can fix my green screen. Give me one second, guys. I just need to adjust my camera here. Hold on. Let's just adjust this. I don't go too far that way, but there we go. Okay. And we'll go ahead and show you something else too, since I'm on this topic of it. Why not? Okay, so since I was talking about it, and I was a gamer since like Atari days, guys. I was a little kid when Atari was out, um, and I remember getting the first Nintendo game system. But this is my Nubeo Space Invaders first generation watch, and let me see if I can show you this. Well, it comes in this nice case like this, but you can see the color, right? So when I tell you And I keep that little screen protector thing on it. I don't know if you can see it, but when I tell you I wear my shoes and my watch when I go riding around in my car, in my blue Roadster, I ain't lying. Because again, it's like, yes, I make footwear fashion, but it is more like a lifestyle brand, you know? Pokemon Go. You can see the little, oops, there we go. Closing my fingers, Kevin. You can see, and this thing glows in the dark too, guys. It's one of my favorite. I can see if I can show you this. And then the background, check this out, Libre. I'm gonna close this off so you don't see what the number is, but let me see if I can get it. I'll show on this camera. I'll show here, limited edition, and the background looks like the score of the game. You know what I mean? But it's this card that comes out and it shows you what edition this is. It's a limited edition up to number 150, and that was something I wanted to get for myself for a while, and I got it. So, but like I said, it goes with my footwear. So, guys, I've been out. I wear my stuff. I try to look nice. I try to accessorize and look good, right? While I'm wearing my shoes, for a simple reason. And here's a story behind that. I was out one day and I had all my stuff on, and I had people come up and ask me about my shoes. And anyways, just like organic marketing, you know, I love my shoes. And the lady I was talking to actually makes products as well. So I got her to make some sample T-shirts with my logo, some wine tumblers, that kind of stuff. Just just product samples to see how it all looked together, right? So, but um, and and she's local, so it's like I'm helping local entrepreneurs too, right? But I'm probably gonna order in bulk online. I had her make some designs for me, some stickers for my shoes. I'm gonna throw inside the shoe boxes when I do get warehouse, when I get warehousing in line. Because I remember when I was a kid, right? So you get airwalks, and they always had the little airwalk stickers, you know. Some of them were like the Running Man looking things, you know. So I want to be able to put stickers inside my shoe boxes too, and a thank you card, um, things of that nature. I want to get inserts like card inserts and stickers that goes with my shoes. But just being out like I am, and just wearing the things I wear, I guess, with my shoes, it draws attention, right? So, and then my car, my gosh, dude, every time I have a decent car, guys, it I only paid like I'm financing it for 10,000, but it's a 2010 edition, right? So Roadster. I'm not gonna go into details on that, but anyway, it's pretty nice, and a lot of people like it, so that gets attention in itself. And then when I get out talking to them, when I'm in my shoes, you know, my Cop One risers, and I got these bad boys on, bow, they want to stop and talk. You know what I mean? And there you go. That's just organic local marketing 101, man. I wear my brand. Man, get you one Libre, get you a Porsche, bro. I will tell you a true story. I kid you not. I kid you not, because I'm glad you got that kind of mindset, right? I stopped off at the gas station one day, and I was in my Roadster, and these kids were talking to me, um, and I was wearing my shoes, the Comp One risers I just showed you. I was getting gas, and there's like five of them, right? Like high school kids, maybe early college kids, talking to me and stuff. And yeah, they like my car and all that. And one of them, I guess he's kind of like the leader of the pack. He kind of had a weird attitude all of a sudden, and everybody was kind of going along with that. They were kind of getting weird with me. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm about to wrap this conversation up. But one kid was still talking to me about things, and I was like, yeah, man, life's what you make it, bro. I said, I'm a designer. Of course, I'm going to tell you live life by your design. Uh, but I said, he was telling me, yeah, man, I like your car, bro. You know, I really want to get a Dodge Hellcat. I said, get you a Hellcat then, bro. And his buddy's like, yeah, man, you're just going to run out there and go get one. Why don't you get one? I said, well, that's not my dream car, bro. I said, I told myself I wanted a blue roadster to ride around in that can show off my shoes. And here I am today. I got, I got what I desired, you know? Uh, but I told him, I was like, man, just, yeah, dude, don't worry about what people think about it. if you want a Hellcat, get you one. You know what I mean? Like design your life in such a way that you are an owner of a Hellcat. Your lifestyle is such that you own nice things. Don't worry about what your friends tell you, right? So he actually listened, and he was listening to me talk about my shoes and what I do. You know, the rest of them were kind of like, yeah. So yeah, man, don't say Porsche is the car I eventually get. Think you have it now, bro. Imagine you have it now. Imagine you're driving your car, gripping the steering wheel. That sensation. Visualize yourself in it. Feel your way into it. You know what I mean? Because I think what people do is they set goals and say one day. Well, that's like permanent now. You're like it's always gonna be one day. Say like I have it now. I enjoy it now. I am this person that has these things now. Then you get to like the frequency of it, the vibration of it, right? Um, you become aligned with that. See what I'm saying? So it's funny how life is, but it'll work itself out in such a way. I mean, it did for me. Uh, I got my blue Roadster, and I actually had another pair of shoes as well that are blue. And yeah, man, I was like, I, I'm on Twitter and X, formerly Twitter, and I've reached out to somebody on there that they like those shoes. And I was standing in front of the car and I was talking, like with that in the background, my blue shoes and my blue car, So I don't let what other people have in life for me become what my life is about. I don't let other people's doubt become my belief. And you know what I found, bro? Is like, even when it comes to family, whenever you stop listening to them and start adopting their belief as your own, you start having things that you talked about. You start having things that you desire. And when they show up, your friends and family are just in disbelief because they never thought you was that way to get the things you desired. They never thought that was possible for you. But it's not up to them; it's up to you, right? What's possible for you is up to you. And it didn't come from their imagination; it came from yours. So when you get these things coming into your life, you're actually being true to what you imagine for yourself. So I'm saying imagination is powerful. Even Einstein said imagination is powerful. It has a quote. Let's see. Like imagination is everything. It's the preview of life's coming attractions. So you see, uh, I imagine myself to be a footwear designer. I imagine myself to have a little blue roadster to drive around and enjoy nature and yeah, man, not just work all the time, but do other things. And I have those things now. I have like my own brand. I am my own persona in Web3, blockchain, and gaming. It's me. You know what I mean? Like even my name, Viceroy Ash. I have it. I have it secured as a name on the Cardano blockchain. Like my name is secure. My brand. You know what I mean? Like I created these things. Viceroy Ash is my name and persona, and it lives on the blockchain. I like them apples. All because I just said, you know what I want for my life isn't what people doubt my life can be. Because I'm gonna tell you what, man, if you live your life around other people's assumptions, you're always gonna have what they assume your life would be, and it's gonna become a self fulfilling prophecy for them. Like your life was just an example of their disbelief. You gotta no, man, live life according to your belief, your imagination, your example. You set the example for your own life. And I've had my circle of friends. When I was younger, I had a lot of friends. I get older, I have I have about as many friends as I can count on one hand. You know what I mean? Everybody else is acquaintances. They're just out there. And I'm nice and friendly with people, don't get me wrong. I have a conversation with just about anybody. I try to be like humble and exercise a sense of humility. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna let somebody else tell me what my life is or what it's gonna be, because that's not freedom, and that's not me, man. I'm a nonconformist. They conform to standards that they want for you. That's hey, that's in their mind. Uh, yeah, because my vision of my life is so much bigger bolder than that, man. This is a product of that, guys. This is a manifestation of that accord that I live by. Like I said, I am my brand, and my brand is me, heart and soul, baby. See what I'm saying, Libre? You want the Porsche? You own it in your mind. Go there. You own it. You drive it. You see what I'm saying? And then life is funny. It'll help bring it about that way for you. Because, well, I do have another dream car too. Um, but it's funny because, like, immediately, I wanted a blue roadster. And I'll tell you, man, it wasn't even like a week and a half. And I was driving by where I live and I seen it at the dealership. Okay, go on to my I can't pull it up now, but if you go on to my Twitter account, it's actually pinned at the top. You'll see what car I have. I'll see if I can open it up here. I want to show you guys. And I'm not gonna get religious on here. I believe in the maker. You know what I mean? And yeah, he's been good to me. Where is? Let me go on this one. See if I can pull it up. Because I came from a place, guys, where none of this should have been possible for me. Like I said, I was in special ed classes in math, for math all through high school. Uh, and you get kind of picked on and bullied, and then you move around a lot as a kid. Uh, man, it's just everything compounded. It's like this should not be the sum outcome for me. But it surprises people in my family too, man. It surprises them what was possible. I'm on so I can pull this up here, guys. Let's see if I can't share this post on here and link to it so you guys can go right to it. But it's pinned on my profile. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Which one is it? This one? Okay. I'll copy that and then we're going here and then there we go. That's a pinned status, and you can see there, Libre, that I drive my real life car, and it's just like the one I have in like GTA Online by design. And I got the game, I bought the system, I bought all this stuff, and like by my design, I stream the game and I drive my car in the game that I have in real life. You see what I'm saying? And I have other strategies with my shoe brand. I'm not going to discuss on here. A lot of stuff I just keep under wraps until it's done, which is the way you should be too on some things in life. When you get more strategic, because you become more intentioned, um, the life becomes more deliberate. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That's just a good looking shoe. Right there. Isn't that good looking, y'all? And I'm from Texas, so I say y'all. It just means you all of you. Isn't that good looking shoe? Bam, bam, bam. But yeah, I gotta get the shoe charms put on it. I got a lot of things I need to do. But right now, these are available on the website. The link is I pinned the link to the top. When you order these, you won't get shoe charms with them, as they are. When I get warehouse to get my website put up, I think I will add that as an extra feature. It's something that you can purchase. I think is extra. Will be the And I'll show the example of the shoe charms. You know what I mean? Like you can get a decked out shoe, or you can just get a base like this and design it how you want. Put your own bling on there, bling them out. I don't know that is that a word people still use today? Bling. I still use it. Bling bling. Because these shoes don't even need bling to be blingy. They naturally blingy. They bring the sauce, don't they? Yes, sir. They bring in the sauce. these look so good. But yeah, if I get that storefront I want to get, I'll probably also use that as like for the studio to show these. You get a better idea of the darkness of the purple when I get it out underneath the direct light. Yeah, that's it, man. So yeah, and like I said, you get a chance, guys. Check my Twitter X, formerly Twitter account there. My status, you'll see my real life car and my virtual car. I couldn't make the virtual car a roadster though, so I went with option two, which was carbon fiber on the hood and carbon fiber on the roof. And I'm live streaming that sometimes. I'll be driving my car, talking to people online, and then I go do in real life streaming with my on TikTok with my actual car. So it's funny, but it's all by design. I designed my life like that because I had so many friends and family members before that were just man, they didn't see the value in what I talked about. They didn't see the value in the things I was trying to do, and they didn't think it was possible for me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And then when it manifests into reality, that's that's factual. That's not a concept anymore. I pulled ideas out from the ether and made them in a tangible form, and that's reality. You know what I mean? So they can't now say, "Oh, you just have these grand illusions," illusions of grandeur, whatever you want to call it. You know, oh, yeah, it's nice to think about things, but doing them or having them's two different things. Yeah, but I have them too. You see what I'm saying? Now I have them. I talk about ideas, and the things I talked about have come about. I have these things now, and I do these things now. I make my own fashion footwear now. See, so that's what I mean when I said that my brand Viceroy Ash is me, and it's designed for people like me. Anybody can buy them. They're available to anybody, right? But they were designed with the nonconformist and the dreamer in mind. That's what I am. That's me. And I know my friend Terry's gonna like, man, he's gonna go out of his mind when he gets these things because I'm. These are size 10. They're in my riser series, but I had made shoes for other friends. Gave friends other shoes, and I told Terry I get him a pair. I make him a pair, and there's that, right? So he'll be happy. I had a friend hit me up earlier too, man, and I designed a pair. I gave him, and he bought a pair of the own Freddy's I made, and he wants me to design another pair for him. You know, so okay, I'll see if I come by there tomorrow evening and touch a base with you, and we can go over this. All right. So he sent me messages when I was on the rig about wanting another pair of shoes designed. Okay, okay, because I can make some custom one offs for people. But yeah, I'll probably do that for him too. But guys, you don't understand. This friend of mine is one of the people that didn't think anything was really possible for me too much, right? Other than just a job. Uh, and now, bro, I tell people this, and I remember telling my kids this, that if you really want revenge in life on your doubters, go be more successful. The greatest revenge is become more successful than your enemies, right? So the people that would doubt me and kind of hit on me, and talk about me behind my back, um, they're some of the people now that order my footwear. True story. True, true fucking story. And I'll just be real with you here. True fucking story, man. So it went from me being like in angst and teary eyed to hurt, disappointment when friends and family didn't believe in me to now. It's like tears of joy, bro. And they ordered my footwear. My friend, my friend bought my. When I got my prototype in for the own Freddy's, bagged up. But when I got the prototype in, he ordered a pair. He liked them so much, right? Well, pretty much just gave him the prototype pair. This size 12, and I ordered myself another pair. And but now he wants me to design another pair. Like he wants a red color on black leather. So he hit me up earlier. I'll get in touch with him tomorrow and see. But guys, that's what I'm saying. Ave Libre. I mean, we're just talking about that stuff. Your doubters become your believers, and that's power, right? That's exercising like power within yourself. So when you say your Porsche is a car you'll eventually get, believe you have it now. Visualize you have it now, and see how life unfolds for you, bro. Because I always see myself as like more than what people give me credit for, and I always wanted to design footwear, and I do that now. Man, this is crazy, but yeah, even where I live and the car I drive, even how I park my car, right? So, on GTA Online, you have the executive business, and you can park your car in a gated garage that opens up for you to pull your car in. That's why I park my car right across the street from where I live. I walk across the street, bloop, punch in the gate code, get in, drive my car out. It opens up, I pull in, same thing. It has to open, I pull my car in. So, and I told my friend Jermaine, I was like, bro, I want to have like that. I want to live in a downtown area. I want to be able to have a car I can park like that and pull out of the garage. I do that. And I wanted a blue car and it showed up. I have that. And I wanted to design footwear and I do that. I wanted my own brand. I have that. You know? And the people I've known in life, friends and family guys, uh, they ask me how I do it now. They ask me how I do it now, guys. And they buy my shoes. Well, I gave my brother a pair of shoes. The first ones I designed of the character art I showed you guys. Because this isn't the only character art I have the commercial license to. This isn't the only character I have in the character art series, right? But I designed a pair of shoes for him, and yeah, he got the. I gave him the first pair of shoes I designed, and it's my brother. I love him to death, but I don't know that he thought that was even something I could do until I did it. So their doubt, their belief is based on their own sense of limitations within themselves, guys. Right? It's not my limitations. I feel limitless in life. I feel limitless. I go out and I do things. I have a plan, and I work at it. I see these goals I have, and I keep at it until they're accomplished. You know what I mean? So I'm accomplished, and I've done a lot of things that people didn't think was possible for me. So purple is the color of royalty, and I feel like my my brand. I feel like Viceroy Ash, and I am Viceroy Ash. That is me. That's my streaming persona. That's my Web3 blockchain persona. That's my fashion brand. And purple is the color of royalty, right? A sense of imminence. Purple. Purple and gold, baby. Right there. You see what I'm saying? And even my logo, guys. Purple around it. Purple in it. And it just goes with the shoe so well. Purple and black. My logo. If the lighting wasn't there, I'll show you guys. I'll do a Twitch off my phone tomorrow where it don't have all the PC set up and the lighting, and I'll show you guys. But yeah, it's funny, man, because this stuff wasn't something that was in the cards for me when I was younger, according to everybody else. Um, because when you're in special ed classes in school, man, you get teased and all that, right? And then people that you know in life later after high school still think you're this kid that had to take special ed in class for math, and he's not going to amount to anything. Uh, and while those people are off in the world hating their jobs, I'm out here being me, doing what I was always destined to do, what I always dreamt myself to do. Right? This is a dream for me, come true, guys. It literally is. to do this kind of stuff, and that's real talk. So, blood, sweat, and tears to survive a world full of conformists, and to bring into manifest reality my dreams and vision. That is my brand, Viceroy Ash. That is me, and this is what I make. And check this out. This is gonna surprise you, Ave, because I feel like Willy Wonka sometimes. I don't know if you can see this, but I picked this up a little while back. It's what is it? Mini tubs. It's a little rubber ducky, Willy Wonka version, right? Because I was at a store and I seen that, I'm like, that's me. That's like me, guys. Like I am like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory, right? I'm a dreamer. Yeah, no, it's funny, man, because I was like, LOL, but for real, right? I'm a dreamer. Wonka was a visionary, guys. Gene Wilder, he plays Willy Wonka. Good actor. But the story, Willy Wonka, he was a visionary, and he created this chocolate factory that everybody was trying to get the recipe to. Everybody wanted to know the secret recipes, the ingredients into what he made, and nobody picked up that that was all beside the point. They missed the point. It wasn't about the recipes and secret ingredients. It was what was on the inside, right? His imagination. So he found a kid that was like him and donated the factory to, right? He's retiring or whatever. So Charlie got the chocolate factory because he was like him. But Wonka, and look, here I'm talking about this guy's the golden ticket, or is it the golden ticket? Wonka was a visionary and a dreamer. He used his imagination. He brought about in a manifest reality. Uh, by all accounts, gourmet chocolate that was affordable for everybody to enjoy. Well, I don't make gourmet chocolates, but I make high end fashion at affordable prices for people to enjoy. Because I'm a dreamer like Wonka. And look on the box, what, purple? I mean, it's just funny, dude. You can't even make that out, right? We're just gonna set that right there. Set it and forget it for a minute. There we go. Okay, so none of this is included, guys. When you when you buy the shoes, you just get the shoes. But it just lends credence to what we was talking about, bro. So you have an idea, you have a dream, visualize it, right? Gourmet shoes, they look gourmet, man. They look gourmet AF. If you have a dream, visualize it. Because now you're putting the ingredients into it. When you visualize it, now you're putting some composition to the dream, right? Feel you have it. Feel it is you. Uh, feel like you're the type of person that has those kind of things, right? A sense of self imminence. There you go. And not included, but they, you know what I mean? And bro, what's funny is like my avatar profile wears a top hat, and I created my persona Viceroy Ash, and I wasn't thinking of like Willy Wonka, um, but it's funny, yeah. That's funny too because it has a cloud, like how the ether on that box, and a lightning bolt, like a flash of thought, you know, just a flash of inspiration. But yeah, well, Libre, what are you driving now, man? You say you're gonna get you a Porsche. What are you driving now? So you ever notice how reality is transcending? It's always becoming something else, isn't it? Like your life. I mean, it can stay the same for people, but even at that, like things come and go. Oh, Mazda 6. Ah, I see ya. I see ya. Noise. Dude, when I was younger, and I'm gonna give my age away here. This is in the 1980s. The Mazda RX-7 just came out, and the Nissan 280ZX. Oh man,
those cars were awesome back then, and they were just compact little cars, you know. But really awesome. Mazda, yeah, man, that's been a sporty brand. In fact, they came out with the RX sevens in 2010, right? And they reintroduced the rotary engine in those. So yeah, they've always been Mazda's always been a sports brand. I remember the commercials, zoom, 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 right? Yep, they're a sporty brand too. Uh, my phone's dead. Dang it. What color is your Mazda? Oh, your RX-8 was your first car? Yeah. See, okay, so I said the RX-7, but it's actually the RX-8, right? That they came out with like a spin-off of the RX-7 from the 80s, but it had a rotary engine. Saw red, nice, nice. Now the bad thing about red cars is I think statistically they end up getting pulled over more, right? Because they're red and they stand out, and then they got Ferrari red, you know. But yeah, man, if I didn't have a blue one, I'd probably have a red car, but I got it. Even if it is statistically more likely to get pulled over. Okay, good. As long as you get the looks and not the tickets. You get the looks, but not the books. Heck yeah. But yeah, bro, you gotta be enthusiastic in life too, right? Like that. I mean, you gotta be a visionary against all odds, man. Never lose that sense of enthusiasm and like gratitude, bro, because that's like magnetic. Um, and I remember my kid one time, like I was like, man, they do so much, and they're just going so far. And they were in school, but they had this, they had like the most extraordinary sense of enthusiasm, and I figured out what was happening. It was like magnetic. It attracted people into uh, helping them. You know what I mean? Like people just want to gravitate around that sense of enthusiasm because it's refreshing to them. It's a renewal, and that's what my brand pulls in too, man. It's like that level of enthusiasm I pour into my brand as well. You know what I mean? And I talk about these things with a passion because that is my passion. I am enthusiastic and passionate about my brand, what I put out there, what I create. Even in my streaming, you know what I mean? Like my game streaming, same way. I know it's video games, but I'm the same level of enthusiasm in my streams. So that's awesome. Yeah, the shoes my friend wants me to design though. He wants like a red and black, kind of like one off, you know, customs. But yeah, it's talking about you got a red car. He wants a red pair of shoes. So you zoom around a lot in that Mazda 6, man. Is it standard automatic? Because it the Mazda 6 is like a sporty sedan, right? Auto. Does it have paddle shifters? You do some paddle shifting in it. I want to zoom where I can. Yeah, it's kind of the same with me, man. Yeah, I'll tell you my car. It's sports transmission. Okay, so yeah, that's what mine is too, man. It's like and it has paddle shifters. You can it has a way you can do on the which is it's a 2010, so it's surprising it had all this factory, but you can paddle shift it, or you can use the shifter as like the plus and minus. You know what I mean? And like it feels like a manual then, right? Otherwise, you just keep it in drive, and there you go. So it's not standard gated manual, but it does have that shifter where you do a plus and minus to rev up your RPMs if you wanted to, I guess. And I tell you, I thought about taking it to like a track experience, you know, because well, the closest track we have that you can take the car to would be probably in Benbrook, and I live in Texas, right? So Benbrook, Texas would probably be the closest. Um, and you can rent it out for the day, I guess, to take your car out there, and it's really neat because I worked on a rig in Benbrook, and we were drilling in that area. But they have like a what do you call that? Like the what do you call that in sports? It's like the VIB. VIP skybox, whatever. It has something like that up there, and it's like a little cafe you can eat and you can watch the other drivers on the track. So I was thinking about taking my car there. It's about 2.5 hours out from where I live at. Uh, but really, I'd like to see them have something here locally. They need one, dude. We're getting so many like car enthusiasts here now. Over the past 2 to 3 years, I've seen a climb in car enthusiasts here, and they got little tuner cars like I got, man. But some of them they got lowriders, and they cruise and drag with them. Some of them have like classics, like 40s, 50s, 60s, kind of 70s cars, and they take those out every now and then. I talked to a guy that had like a '66 Corvair, I think it was, convertible, which is I think rare on that car. And man, he had kept it in the garage all these years and got it going again, got it registered, and he was out driving it that day. Um, I still need a little bit of work on it, but really collectible. So I'd like to see them do something like that here where I live, where you have like a track you can take your car to, and you can do like drag racing, or you can do circuit. Because one in Benbrook, I don't know if it has drag racing. I'm sure it does, but it's circuit track layout. You know what I mean? Like Le Mans racing. I think that'd be neat. But the Mazda 6 is like a sporty sedan, though, right? Is it a four door, like, or is it a coupe? Yeah, the sedan. Nice. Heck yeah. I remember like 2004. I remember I test drove like a BMW, and it's this four-door sedan, 325i, I think it was standard. That was a fun car, man. I like some of the sedans when they're sporty like that. But man, I tell you, my preference really is like a roadster. It's just my preference, man. Like I like having the convertible. Uh, and this one, it's like a spider convertible because it has a tonneau. I think it's what's called. It lifts up and the top goes inside and it folds back down, right? So it doesn't have like a convertible where the top just sits on the back of the car. It goes down and just sitting there, right? It stows away like a spider convertible. And then the tunnel has the little curves to it, like where you got your. Because my car, you can see in the picture, it has the. It doesn't have like a row bar, but it has like an individual roll bar behind the seat. You know what I mean? So if you ever flip that thing, roll it. Uh, anyway, but it doesn't have the convertible. It just falls on the back of the car. It stores it, right? So I think that's really cool. I like that and the way it looks with the curves on the tonneau. It just looks awesome. But yeah, you seen if you went on my Twitter account status there, that link I sent, you see what my car looks like. It's pretty freaking sporty, man. And that picture's at the lake where I live at. Um, Just a nice day at the lake. I drove it around there, and where I live, bro, it has sidewalks. Like it has like a long, continuous sidewalk that goes around a lot of the city. Um, Mostly all, I think it's all almost all connected, but it goes around the lake area there. It goes through the dog park, baseball fields. It goes out to the nature preserve they have, um, and it goes out to another lake. I'm sorry, another park that's on the river. Goes all around that. It's all like nature oriented, right? And just man, you can get around most of the city on that sidewalk. But I would like me and my brother and friends of ours. We would go ride scooters. Like we have our own electric scooters, so we just go. And I called the city to make sure what the local laws were, and they just followed the state laws on that. So as long as it can't go, as long as you don't put it over 20 miles per hour on the sidewalk, you're fine. You can ride them on the sidewalk. So we just do that sometimes, man. We go around and explore like nature and just enjoy the day. My brother ended up getting we have headphones, but my brother ended up getting a Bluetooth speaker and he attached it to his scooter and his phone mount, so he's like he can jam out like Metallica and stuff like that. He'll jam out some like heavy metal while we're enjoying nature. It's funny. Yeah. Man. The city I live in has some nice features to it. Especially on nature, you know. Used to do that as well. Heck yeah, man. So I designed for my friend Jermaine, uh, and it's in the riser series. They're called the imminent riser. Remember, I was just talking about having a sense of imminence, right? Self imminence. Um, and they're kind of like in lowrider bikes. I have some ideas, bro. I don't want to talk about things, but I have some ideas on what I want to do. Uh, but they're kind of like they'd be a side business of things. But with the imminent riser shoe, that's it's like the colors of the Texas Longhorns. It's called a redskin. The color that and it's Italian leather. The color is called redskin, right? So it's a brownish red color, and they're on Italian grain black leather trim. Eminent risers, that's on that. That's in the riser series. Same as these, but these are noble risers, right? It's in the riser series. So you build your own lowrider bikes? Heck yeah, man. I mean, do you do that like yourself, like the welding, cutting, all that, or like do you just kind of like I said you built your own? So I guess you kind of did, right? It's got to you design it, and have someone else make it. Man, because there's not to be like the culture vulture, but there's some communities that I want to exist in too, because that's all part of like the nonconformist, right? You make your own bike, e-bike. Uh, oh, he saved a frame from the fire, and he bought all the parts and built it. There you go. A lot of the parts are like universal, right? I mean, the sizes of some of these, like the crankshafts on bikes, a lot of that stuff's universal, right? But you can design your own crankshaft, cut out your own little designs to it. Yeah, painted it, whatnot. Hell yeah, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. My brand is like geared towards that kind of mentality, bro. Like, yes, yes. Are you gonna okay? Are you gonna put like a business to that, or is that just like a one-off thing you did? Because I mean, you could totally probably make a business around that. You just have to outsource a lot of things. Uh, I mean, you can probably design your own frames and have them like I don't know if that would be injection molding. I don't know how they would do that. Oh, it's like 20 years ago. Fuck it, it's still relevant today, bro. Shit, especially in California, right? Long Beach and all that. Everybody rides custom. Oh, you make bracelets for men now? Hell yeah. You got a link? You got a link for your stuff, man? You can post it on here. I'll check it out. Not yet. All right, we might be friends on Discord. If I'm on Discord, send me a message. Show some pics of it, man. I like to see it. Still working on the name. See, because I mean, I might just make custom shoes, right? I mean, I have my own like shoe brand here, but it doesn't mean I don't like jewelry and fine things like that. You know what I mean? Like I like precious metals. I like precious gemstones on jewelry. Um, I may not wear it all the time because, like I said, I work in the oil and gas industry and I travel so much, bro. Like, but on my days off, I just showed you my watch. You know what I mean? Like, I wear decent things, man. And my watch wasn't all that expensive, but yeah, bet. He said, I'll send it. Bet. Libre said I was using Pepe Franco International, but is it Pelace? Is what I'm learning on. Okay, I remember. I remember Pepe Franco, right? Oh, but peace is what I'm learning. Oh, leaning on. Okay, but peace is what I'm leaning on. Okay, I got you. Got you. Okay. I had like my own Etsy store for a little bit. Before I got into shoes, before I started designing my own footwear. Uh, because I'll just show you guys. Like I was talking about mouse pads too. Like, yeah, bro, my character art that I have the commercial license to. I was making mouse pads and listing them on Etsy. But that's what I mean, guys. Like Libre, I was talking about that. Well, I can get it up right side up. So for the Owen Freddy shoes, right? You got a metal sign you can hang on the wall. But that's gonna be in my loot crate bundles with my shoes, my footwear brand. It's gonna be like a lifestyle brand, you know. So yeah, definitely send me some pics of what you make, bro. Maybe we can collaborate on some things, you know. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. So the piece name for your brand is based on your last name, Perez, P-E, and Aceves, A-C-E. Okay. Okay. Um, what's Aceves? Because I tell you, I took Spanish in high school and I failed it. I told you I was in special ed, bro. I'm like, I wasn't that good with foreign languages or math that got into maybe geometry, you know what I mean? Beyond that level, I was like, algebra, I couldn't do it. Oh, okay, it's from Spain. Okay. Well, there you go. Hmm. Oh, it means Hollywood. Interesting. Okay, okay. There should be a way you can kind of mix that, right? I mean, for your name brand, we'll get there with it, man. My slogan is get you a piece. Oh, okay, get you a piece with P-E-A-C-E. Nice, nice. So you're pretty good, like you're pretty good with your hands, right? Like crafting things, manufacturing. I used to be like that with, like I said, when I worked at the leather manufacturing and at the Western boots uh, manufacturing plants. I was pretty good with my hands like that too, man. I got really good at stitching, like man, bro, I can do some stitching. Um, I was okay with embossing. I hated it, but like before I became manager, they always had me spray tan the veg leather. You know what I mean? I had a mask up, do all this, mix it up, get it all right. You know what I mean? It was quite a bit of work back then for that. That makes stuff look nice. So veg leather is what you'll see on some of the cowboy belts that are embossed. It has people's last name, you know, like boop, boop, hammer dyed into it. Testing materials and combinations of stones. Yeah, there you go, man. Because you don't have to necessarily be like precious gemstones or you know, like you can use like river stones, things like that, right? Uh, what is that? You get it in a rock, you crack open the rock, and it has those formations, the crystals in them like that. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of make your own style like that. You can have it like in the raw, you know, you can have it polished. I don't want to give away too much, man, but that just goes stainless steel and silver, yeah. And you know why I like silver too, man? Because it's a naturally antibacterial element. You know what I mean? Like, so think about it. They used to make silverware out of actual silver. Like germs can exist on the surface of silver. Jade, onyx. I'm not sure what the P's. I think I remember lazuli, but yeah, jade and onyx definitely. Yeah, jade reminds me of. Oh, it's a Native American stone. Dang it, what's that called again? Is it topaz? I think jade reminds me of like topaz, right? But you're but jade's more like towards the east, right? Like Asian jewelry would have jade in it. Yeah, Yeah, yeah. See, there you go. I know a little bit about some things, I guess. But yeah, as far as like stuff like that too, man. Like I have some ideas, and I got to do some business with people. If I had my phone died on me, otherwise I would show you. Like, so I reached out to this Jasper. Okay, yeah, Jasper. I reached out to this designer in New York, and what they'll do is they'll design a prototype for you, and then they'll send the schematics. They'll send the product sample and the schematics to you. Which when I have the shoes manufactured out of Italy, I say it's a prototype, but really they're sending the sample to me, and then I greenlight it. Okay, so we can mass produce. The guy in New York, his company, they do the same thing. They'll send you a sample based on your sketches, or if you give it 3D rendering, which again I outsource everything. I have a 3D renderer. I go through on. It's on one of the. Oh, what do they call that? Man, I can't think right now. It's like third party, but it's freelancing. I find freelancers, right? And I have them 3D model a design concept for me. But then now I got to reach out to this company again. She's got so much in the works. I have this idea for something I want to have made, and it's going to cost about $3,200. And they'll make the sample and send the schematics on the materials used, the material composition, uh, and how it was put together, all that whole 9 yards, right? So then what I can do from there is reach out to a manufacturer, present that to them, and they can figure out how they want to manufacture this mass produce it, right? So anyway, there's things, bro. You look out online like cell phone, money phone, right? AI now you can bloop anything you want to know in 2 seconds, bro. Like this is a very powerful research tool and money phone to me because yeah, I'm on it. Like I was on it when I shared my link to my shoes. I typed it on the phone on the Twitch app. Boop. You know what I mean? So yeah, but it is a very powerful research tool, and yeah, I just love. I'm just sitting there looking at these on the screen. I love these shoes, man. Oh, I don't know if that's my best design yet because I thought that was true for the Cop One Riser, the blue and yellow ones, which I really love. I wear those all the time. And I thought that's true for the Orange Freddy, so it's got to be my best design. But yeah, I'm just so gleeful for these, man. I get these in and look at them, dude. The prototype, the sample. Look at them. Just absolutely marvelous. And by the way, a phone case I ordered in, it matches my car. So my watch, my shoes, and I have a blue hat I usually wear. It's my Hurley hat. Where did I put that at? Somewhere. Oh, here it is. My Hurley hat, cell phone case, Compliment Riser shoes, and I got a couple of blue shirts. And it just all and my watch matches my car. It's funny how that is, but yeah. So when I wanted a blue, I got a lot of blue. I wanted a blue roadster. I got a lot of blue. As time went on, so it's just kind of funny. Yeah, but yeah, I've been kind of recording this one too because I'm gonna upload it on my social media, not just live streaming it, but I'm gonna upload it on my other social media as well. I'm probably gonna do it on YouTube. I gotta get a new PC because I want to be able to do like true 4K streaming. I got a 4K camera, Vivitar. It's okay. It's not bad. I'll probably upgrade that too though. But man, I got so much I gotta do in the works, bro. Like I'm running a 4060 graphics card right now in this system, but I think 4070 Ti and up is where you can get 4K streaming and gaming. So I'm gonna end up upgrading that. I've been looking at some options, man. Like, um, Now there is a good laptop. I might get it for the time being. It's like 17 something, about 1800 something after taxes, right? It's not bad. 4070 Ti, GPU. Advertises it can do 4K streaming with some AI upscaling, but it is a laptop. So I'm like, wondering how good it's going to be though. You know what I mean? For like heavy intensive gaming, but it has good reviews. Then I can buy a new PC tower with the 5080 in it for like 3,100 bucks, 3,200 bucks after taxes, something like that, right? And I'm probably just gonna finance it all. Um, so I got that option, but I may go with that laptop for now and try to preserve some capital for some other stuff. But I do want to have 4K gaming and 4K streaming. But I understand that Twitch doesn't really support 4K gaming or streaming, if I'm not mistaken. So check it for yourselves. I don't know for sure, but I've read that YouTube will support like 4K gaming, streaming, whatever, right? So um, when I go to upload on YouTube, I want to be able to have my videos like in 4K, especially if it's showing off my products. Man, I want it in like ultra high definition 4K. This camera I got supposed to be a 4K camera too, but again, I can't really stream on Twitch in 4K. And it was just a cheap one off like Temu, I think. There's my backup camera. My other camera kind of failed me earlier. But that's where I'm at. Yeah, man. Yeah. That just looks so good. Now affiliated with Willy Wonka or the Wonka brand. No, but yeah. This is my Wonka shoes. Yeah. That me and Wonka do have that in common. We're dreamers and we both wear top hats. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna go and wrap the stream up, and then I have it recording right now, so I'll probably upload it on my YouTube, and it's the same on my YouTube channel, Viceroy Ash. Let me see if I can put the link up here if you guys want to follow that. I'll see if I can find it real quick. Let's see if I can pull that up. Okay, well that, and then we go to my. I have two accounts, so let me go to my other account here. There we go. This one I haven't done a whole lot with. I have 7 viewers, so or 7 subscribers. I'm sorry. I haven't really done a whole lot on my YouTube lately, man. I've been so focused on Twitch, and I'm probably gonna also get into Kick streaming. Um, Let me see if I can. How do I? Okay, view my channel, and then I can share it from there. I guess view channel. There we go. A good thing about YouTube though is like when I have uploaded a couple of videos for the gaming content. I can use like I have the IQ subscription, so I'm able to create like AI generated thumbnails, and it saves me so much time instead of having to go into Canva and do it manually. Because used to that's how you'd have to do it. You have to do it manually, but now it just kind of takes stuff out of the video and adds a thumbnail. And you can change it. It's pretty neat. Saves so much time. So there's a hint. um, if anybody like if you get your own channel like that, you want to show your stuff off, your jewelry and all that. And also like when you want to set up your title, vidIQ will rate your title to see how well it's gonna do, I guess, against other you can come up with other titles and it gives you recommendations, you know, I guess to compete inside the algorithm against similar content. It's kind of neat how that is. I need to take this one off there. Uh, Let me see. Okay, there's my copy this here. Go into here and then I'll close that out because I don't want to have too much running in the background. Okay, and then there we go. Paste that. Okay, and that's my YouTube link, Ash Republic 23. Republic as in a state of mind, a state of being. Ash Republic 23. So when I get my 4K stuff all set up, my new PC, um, I'll be able to like game in 4K. I see it on the monitor, and I'll be able to stream my gaming and my. Yeah, I can do simul stream with I think with Twitch since I pay for the Twitch subscription as well. I remember back in the day, Twitch was strict on like you couldn't multi-stream. You could only stream onto their platform or you get flagged or something, right? But now that well, actually, Streamlabs. I have Streamlabs subscription where it's multi-streaming. But I don't know if that's still the case or not. I mean, I can multi-stream that, but I'm thinking about also using like Kick and that Streamlabs software to multi-stream from Kick and YouTube at the same time. I'll see how that works. So, and this really keep a lot of my gaming content maybe on Twitch and this kind of content like this on Kick and YouTube. Put my kicks on Kick. Yeah, but you got like a Libra. You got like a YouTube channel and stuff like that. If you want to put the link in, I can follow that because you don't have a Twitch, right? You don't live stream your stuff yet, or just put it share it with me on the Discord. You know, no channels. Okay. Let's see. What time is it? Yeah, one in the morning. I'm still kind of wore out from the rig. It was a long hitch, man. And then I'm working in New Mexico, right? So oh, it's only about 118 degrees in the summer out there. I've been working outside Carlsbad. My goodness. Oh, you're a rogue gamer. All right, all right. Oh man. Well, like we were playing off the grid, you got to be kind of a rogue in that game. uh, but yeah, but yeah, you can follow my YouTube channel. You'll see some of the game stuff, content I put on that, and some of the games I'm into. Um, that reminds me. Give me 1 second here, because I'm gonna go ahead and send you a. Let me see. I'm gonna check my Discord real quick. Discord. And but I'm still pretty exhausted from like just well the work, but the heat too, man. It really takes it out of you. Discord here. We going to that. Yeah. Okay, and then let's see. Well, I'm not seeing you on Twitch. Oh, man, I thought we were friends on that already. Gotta send you something. Yeah, I'm on. I thought we were friends on Twitch before. Let me see here. I mean, Discord. I'm sorry. I thought we were friends on Discord. I don't know why I said Twitch. But look me up on there. Viceroy Ash is spelled the same. You can send me a friend invite, and then I'll send you a link to one of the games I'm into. It's early access, pre-alpha launch, which that's on my YouTube. You can see I stream some of that. But anyway, but one more time before I go, these are the shoes, guys. These are my Noble Risers, designed by yours truly, Viceroy Ash. And you can see them at the website on the link I pinned above on this stream, on my Twitch stream here. And there they are, man. That's the. I was so happy when I got these in, man. I say these are the prototype, but these are the sample, and they turned out so good on all the stitching through and through. Everything's as it should be, and it's just consistent quality is what you get from me. And they came from the factory as such. Quality. Oh, okay, send it on Discord. Let me see. Go here. Oh, okay, search the friends queue there. Let me see. Pending. Okay, I see ya. Got it, got it. And then I'll send you a message. There we go. Send you a wave. Oh, gotta do this. Which one call it thing here? Okay. This don't make sense for this. Oh, okay, I got you. There we gotta verify this thing is weird. Okay. Yeah. Type this to you real quick. And then we'll go to my email. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap the stream up. I'm on Discord with you, and I'm gonna talk with you there. But there's the shoes one more time, guys. These are my Noble Risers. You can't really see my logo from the lens of the light and all that, but it's clear. It looks really good. You can see them on the website on what I pinned. And once again, this is the shoebox Noble Riser with, if I get it up there, my logo. I don't even know if that's going to show it too good, that camera, but I got so much lighting effect as you can see. By yours truly, and my persona, Viceroy Ash, my brand and persona. I'm gonna wrap up the stream, guys, and again, these are it. These are like the mauve purple suede on the black lambskin embossed crocodile print, matte black, and the same with crocodile print on it's not the glossy, but the matte gold. And on the inside of the shoe, same as the box. And the tongue on the inside is Noble Riser, and it's Italian leather on the inside tongue. It's are manufactured in Italy, designed by me, Kevin Rawls, aka Viceroy Ash. Thanks for jumping in on the stream, guys. And again, you can find these on the link pinned at the top of this channel, of this stream. All right. It's getting late. I'm going to jump off here, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.